Right, so we're going to use what we learned on the vocab page and what we just learned about the graphics and solutions to deduce this. So this will be test-taking strategies. We're not really going to solve these problems by hand just yet. We are going to do that by the end of the unit. But if you were taking a test, how would you know what these answers were based on what we've done so far? So using the definitions on the previous page, can you deduce using keywords that the context problem matches which graph as well as the solutions? That's the possible combinations that go with one another. So let's take a look at the first one. A drama club is selling tickets to their play to raise money for the show's expenses. Each student ticket sells for $3 and each adult sells for $4. The drama club must make a minimum. Okay, so that's what I'm looking for. So remember, it's use definitions, right, to deduce keywords. So this is a keyword. So let's say a minimum of $120. So without even doing this question, what does that mean? If I have a minimum of $120, can I have $119? No, because I have a minimum of 120. So I can have $121. Yes, because I have a minimum of 120. So that's going to be numbers that are getting big. Remember, big is going right. Okay, so that's going right. Now the question I'm asking is, do I include my $120? So I have a minimum of $120. Yes, I have at least $120. That means greater to or equal to. So what kind of line is that? Is that open or closed? It's closed. So I'm looking at either one of these two graphs, right? Now, I need my solutions to be big. So that means as I go to the right, those are my solutions. So if you look at this graph, its solutions are going to the left, right? It's shaded to the left. But if I go to the right, are my big numbers shaded? Yes. So this would be graph B. So what I want us to do is go through each one, look through, find the keyword, and deduce what will be the answer. And I'll do number 2 as well. Possible combination. Is it in the shaded area? Stay away from dotted lines. 0, 30. Looking at the first graph, it looks like 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Okay, it goes up in tens. 0, 30 is going to be 0, 10, 20, 30. So it's right on a solid line. So my question to you is, if I'm on a solid line, is that a solution? Yes. So a possible answer would be graph A. And notice they could be solutions everywhere. So I'm going to look at all the graphs. 0, 30. So everything's going up by 10. 0, 10, 20, 30. Again, I'm still on the solid line. Even though they've changed the direction, it doesn't matter. I'm on the solid line. So is that a solution? Yes. So graphs A, B. All right, looking at C. 10, 20, 30. Okay, this is a dotted line. Can I have this as a solution? No. All right, here's another one, 10, 20, 30. So I'm not on the dotted line, but I am where it is shaded. So is this a solution? Yes. So this is graph A, B, and D will be my solutions. So I'll give you the keyword here and see if you can deduce which one it is. Once you've used the graph, it can no longer be used on the keyword one. But in terms of the solutions, remember, it could be more than one. All right, so Brianna is working 2 summer jobs, making $1 per minute lifeguarding, $2 per minute tutoring. Brianna must earn at most. Okay, so there's my keyword, at most $60. So now I'm going to ask you, and then I'm not going to tell you the answer. If I have at most $60 in my pocket, if I have at most $60 in my pocket, can I have 59? Okay. Can I have 60? Can I have 61? So what numbers are those? Are they small numbers or are they big numbers? So in other words, am I going 59, 58, 57, 56, or am I going 61, 62, 63, 64? And then do I include 60? So see if you can figure that out. And again, we're going to go over this because again, this is the first couple of days that you're doing this. So I don't expect perfection, but I do want you to give it a try. So please go ahead and finish the rest of these.
Let's practice.